Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be looking at sharing your data in Google Sheets. Once you've created your data, maybe created your charts, we need to think about how we're going to then present this and share it with other people. So you've created your chart, and then what you can do is just move this around. If I hover over the chart, I've clicked on it once. If I then hold down my mouse, you can see the little hand icon appears, and I can just move this around my sheet. What you'll also see are these blue squares that appear in the corners. By dragging these, I can then resize my chart. So by doing that one, you can see the names appear a lot better now. And so my chart's are a lot more presentable. So this is on a page that's still got all the data on. What I could do is create an additional sheet. So what I'm going to do is copy my chart. If I click on the three dots, I can click copy chart. And then I'm going to paste it on this sheet. So what I could do is add some information here, and then imagine I've got a different chart. I'm going to paste that there. Maybe I could resize these to the size I want. And so you can format your Google Sheet to make it just a bit more presentable, and then I can put in info there. And this is one way of presenting your data to then share with others. Obviously, by just clicking the share button, it allows other people to see this sheet as well. Formatting and design within Google Sheets can be done, but can be a bit fiddly in getting your data to look good so you can share it with others. But another way of doing this with your chart, if I click again on the three dots, I can then go to move to own sheet. So this creates its own sheet here, and the chart will fill the sheet. You've got a few options at the top, but the key one we're going to look at today is about publishing your chart. This is a way you can share just the chart and not the rest of the sheet with other people. So if I click Publish Chart, I'm going to get the option to publish this to the web. So I'm going to choose which chart I want to publish. So I'm picking this one here. Whether it's interactive, so that means whether it's going to be updated as it goes or if it's just an image. So I'm going to keep this interactive. Then when I'm happy, I'm going to click Publish. Am I sure? Yes. And so then this now gives me a link to which I can share with other people. Obviously I can just copy and paste that link, and I can open up a Gmail or other methods of sharing that with other people. So this means, and let me show you this, I'm just going to open up an incognito window. So when I paste in the link here, I click enter, the person will just see that chart. If I want to stop publishing it, I again click publish chart, and there'll be a stop publishing button at the bottom here. You can also see some extra options here to require viewers to have a trust account. So this is to keep it within your domain, and also the option to automatically republish when changes are made so that people will always get the most up-to-date chart version. So that's one way of sharing your data with other people. I want to show you a couple of other options. The next one is Data Studio. So I'm just going to click on over to Data Studio. Now, I'm not going to go into this in any depth today because it's quite complex, but what Data Studio allows you to do is to create charts and tables that you might then share your data with others. And one of the great things about Data Studio is that it's interactive. So this example shows how I can, from my data, choose the country I want. So if I said only India, it's going to refresh my data. And then I can say, out of these options, I only want mobile. So it allows your data to become interactive to the user so you can then publish that. So I would say rather than just putting data on a sheet in itself, you could create this Data Studio sheet, which makes your data a lot more interactive. Obviously, this is a whole new skill set though, so it will be something you'd need to learn. The last way just to show you about sharing your data with others is by embedding it in other documents. So I've got some set up here. So I've got my Google Doc here. So if I click on the Insert menu, I've got a chart option. I can create charts from scratch, but if I click on the From Sheets option, it will pick up my spreadsheets that have a chart in them. So I'm going to choose this one. It will bring up the ones you worked in most recently there. So I can click Select. It will pick up all the charts that you've got in there. So I click on the chart that I want. Now, an important thing here is this button. It says link to spreadsheet. So this means that if the spreadsheet then changes, then it will tell the person in the doc that that's been changed, and then they can update their chart. So once I'm ready, I click import, and I've got my chart there. If I click on it, you can see the little link icon. So that means it's been linked to the original. If I want to, I can unlink this as well or open the source. So just to show you this in action, if I go back to my chart, if I change some of the data, just give that a moment to save. Go back into here, I then see this update button and I can click update for that data to update there. It works the same way in Google Slides, so I'm going to click insert, chart. Again, choose your data spreadsheet that you want to use, select the chart you want to use, and you can insert that there. And the last way is in Google Sites. This is slightly different, but very much the same principles. On the insert menu down on the right hand side, at the very bottom you've got a chart option. So this will again bring up your spreadsheets, choose the one you want, click insert, and then you choose the chart that you want, click add. And again, this is automatically linked. So I hope this video has given you some great ideas and variation in how you can share your data with others.